Hey guys, if you are struggling with getting your depth in your squat or tight hips, tight calves, whatever with your squat, I have a couple tips for you. So first, if you aren't getting below 90 degrees, so I'll quick show you a squat. So if you're only landing about here in your squat, you're not getting far enough. You want to get down below that 90 degrees for a full squat. So let me just walk you through what I like to do with clients. So the first thing I like to do is split squats. So what that looks like, you want to have a little bit of elevation, and then you're going to have this back toe up, and you want to keep the front heel flat on that elevation. So you're driving forward and down like an escalator and back. So this is a great exercise for strengthening your quad, but also opening up that hip flexor and that's a trouble spot for a lot of people. The next thing that I like to do is we'll go over here and do Swiss ball squats. So find wall space like this. You want to put this about mid back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to try and get as low as you can get with the support of the Swiss ball. This will allow you to kind of feel that bottom portion and use a pause at the bottom to help you sit into that squat. So this is what it would look like. That will allow you to feel the bottom of a squat with a little bit of support. The next one I like to do is this guy. So if you have an elevation like this, use it. If you don't, then I would say use a couple plates to lift your heels up. So find a good stance, and then what you're going to do is you're going to squat all the way down. Again, I would use a pause at the bottom to kind of feel that bottom portion of the squat, and then back up. So it would look like that. This will help people that also have tight calves along with hips. The next two things that I like to do are stretches. So I'm going to show you guys two stretches that I love to show clients. The first one, we're going to go over here, and I'm going to show you hip flexor, and it's going to even get into your quad on this one. So I would find a bench like this for your knee, have a mat on the ground, and then you're going to put your toe up on the back and put the knee down on the mat. So it should look something like this. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to have this foot out just 90 degrees, and then you're going to flex your glutes and push your hips forward. This is going to create a huge stretch in your hip flexor and down into the quad. And then to increase that stretch, you can lean back or push your chest up and then drive through your hips, and that'll deepen that stretch. If you want even more of a stretch, try and push forward, driving that knee over the toe, and that'll increase that stretch right there in the hip flexor. The next one I like to do, we'll go over here. If you have a table, I would do this one for your glutes. You're gonna lift your foot up, and then you're gonna keep your chest high, hands to the side, and then you're gonna slowly lean into that stretch, and then fan towards your knee, bring it back to the center, and then bring yourself up out of the stretch. Creates a little more of a dynamic flow rather than just a static stretch on your glutes. And then you can also change the angle like this, and then do that same thing like that, and that'll change the stretch on your glute. So if you don't have a table like this, I would just suggest you doing it on the ground. Those are a couple of tips that I have for you guys on squats. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Comment below on some things that you like to do for helping your squat, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this.